What if I told you that the key to a fulfilling life has been inside you all along? Philosophy's teachings tackle life's big questions about meaning and ethics, shaping how people view the world. Influential philosophers like Socrates, Confucius, and the Stoics have provided insights and wisdom for millennia, impacting politics, science, and culture. Studying philosophy develops critical thinking and self-reflection, guiding people to live more purposeful, fulfilled lives. Here are 5 key philosophical teachings that can change your world. Number 1, Stoicism. Stoicism teaches that we should focus our energy on what we can control, our judgments, values, desires, and actions, rather than worrying about what we can't control. For example, we can't always control events, but we can control how we respond to them. Embracing challenges and adversity as opportunities for growth is another key Stoic principle. Seneca encouraged seeing obstacles as a way to practice virtue. For instance, staying patient during a traffic jam can be a chance to practice tolerance. Stoics also emphasized self-discipline and detachment from destructive emotions like anger or anxiety. They practiced anticipating misfortunes and imagining calamities to strengthen their resilience. Epictetus said that it's not events that upset us, but our judgments about them. By following Stoic practices like journaling, contemplation of death, and taking the view from above, we can gain perspective and make wiser decisions aligned with our values. This emotional resilience helps us weather life's storms. In short, Stoic principles of focus, resilience, and self-control can lead to greater tranquility and help us act with wisdom, virtue, and honor in the face of challenge. Number 2, Existentialism. At its core, existentialism emphasizes radical human freedom and individual responsibility in shaping one's own life and destiny. With no universal truth to rely on, we face an absurd, meaningless world and must create our own meaning through our choices and actions. Authenticity is key, being true to oneself rather than conforming to societal expectations or traditional morality. Sartre said, "Existence precedes essence," meaning we define ourselves by our choices, not a predefined human nature. Exploring life's purpose is an existential quest for meaning. Kierkegaard believed passion and subjective experience, not just reason, help us find purpose. Nietzsche said we must determine our own values and become who you are. Adopting an existentialist mindset means recognizing that while we don't choose our circumstances, we always have a choice in how we respond. We accept responsibility for our lives instead of blaming others. Every moment presents an opportunity to live more authentically by examining our actions honestly and making choices true to ourselves. Though the realization that life has no inherent meaning can be anxiety-provoking, it can also be liberating. It allows us to be authors of our own unique life story. We define our essence by courageously making choices, taking risks, and pursuing fulfillment on our own terms. In short, existentialism empowers us to create meaning and purpose through the way we authentically live each day. By taking ownership of our choices, we find freedom. Number 3, mindfulness. Mindfulness originates from ancient Buddhist and other Eastern philosophical traditions. It is most simply defined as moment-to-moment, non-judgmental awareness. Through mindful meditation, we calmly observe our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without analysis or criticism. Regular mindfulness practice has been scientifically shown to reduce stress, improve concentration, and enhance overall well-being. By focusing fully on the present, we can get out of the cycle of worrying about the future or ruminating on the past, which often causes anxiety and depression. Mindfulness makes us aware of our tendency to operate on autopilot, letting ingrained reactions and habits dictate our behaviors. Increased self-awareness allows us to pause and make more conscious, intentional choices aligned with our values. Being fully present also enhances our ability to regulate emotions and manage pain or discomfort. Mindfulness is recommended to help manage conditions like depression, PTSD, and even chronic pain. In short, the ancient wisdom of mindfulness helps us clearly see the truth of our present moment experience. This allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively, resulting in less stress, more self-control, and greater life satisfaction. Number 4, Utilitarianism. Utilitarianism is the ethical framework that actions should aim to maximize overall happiness and well-being in society. When making moral choices, utilitarians weigh the consequences of potential actions and opt for whichever will produce the greatest good for the greatest number. For example, when evaluating a new policy, utilitarians would consider how it would impact people's quality of life. Choosing the policy that relieves the most suffering or provides the most benefit promotes the greater good. This emphasis on consequences compels us to look beyond personal interests toward how our choices affect others. Practicing impartial moral reasoning leads to more socially responsible decisions. Consider charity donations. A utilitarian would recommend directing money where it has the most positive impact on people in need, not just causes that resonate emotionally. Or regarding climate change, utilitarians would support policies reducing environmental harm for humanity's collective future. While critics argue it is unrealistic to quantify every choice's impact on happiness, considering utilitarian ethics encourages us to look past the individual and make decisions that advance the greater good. In this way, utilitarianism prompts us to show moral concern for all humanity. Number 5. The Golden Rule. The Golden Rule is the ethical ideal that we should treat others as we would like to be treated. This profound concept transcends cultures and faiths. Practicing empathy, kindness, and consideration in our daily interactions cultivates mutual understanding between people. Being thoughtful and compassionate strengthens human connections. When we make an effort to see things from another's perspective, we become less judgmental and more patient and forgiving. By making the Golden Rule our moral guidepost, we can foster a spirit of service and gratitude that improves society as a whole. We've explored Stoicism, Existentialism, Mindfulness, Utilitarianism, and the Golden Rule. Each offers wisdom to help us live more purposefully. Stoicism builds resilience, Existentialism encourages authenticity, Mindfulness enhances presence, Utilitarianism promotes the greater good, and the Golden Rule inspires compassion. Consider looking deeper into any of these philosophies that resonate with you. Reflecting on how applying their principles could lead to positive changes creates an opportunity for growth. The journey to understand life's meaning is a process. We hope these teachings provide insight as you move forward on your path. We hope you enjoyed this overview of some influential philosophical perspectives. Please share your thoughts and reactions in the comments below. We'd love to hear your takeaways. And if you found this video thought-provoking, consider subscribing or following us for more content exploring life's big questions and how we can live meaningfully and purposefully.